You finally booked that dream cruise, Caribbean breeze, bottomless soft serve, and yeah, endless photos on deck. But here's the thing nobody tells you. What you wear can actually get you in trouble, or at the very least, earn you some serious side-eye from guest services. Ever seen someone walk into the buffet in a bathrobe? Or show up at dinner looking like they just rolled out of bed? It happens, and trust me, people notice. Hey there, welcome back. So look, cruise dress codes have loosened up a lot. You don't need a tuxedo every night, and thankfully, nobody's expecting you to wear a three-piece suit by the pool. But relaxed doesn't mean anything goes. In this video, we're covering the real dress codes cruise lines still enforce, the unspoken rules seasoned cruisers follow, and the surprisingly common mistakes that could make your trip awkward real fast. Quick thing before we dive in, I'm not here to judge your style. If pineapple print is your vibe, rock it. But if this helps you pack smarter or avoid an uncomfortable moment, hit that like button, drop a subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's start with something that could actually get you in legal trouble, camouflage. That cool camo hoodie, or those army print shorts, they might seem harmless, but in several Caribbean countries, Barbados, Jamaica, Street, Lucia, Antigua wearing camouflage is illegal unless you're in the military. No joke. Here's what happens. You hop off the ship for a port day, rocking your camo tee. 10 minutes later, a local officer stops you. Why? Because military-style clothing is reserved for service members. Tourists have been fined, sent back to the ship, or worse. On board, you're fine. Wear camo by the pool, no problem. But the second you step ashore, that outfit can turn into a headache fast. The move? Just skip packing it. That camo print isn't worth missing your port day over a pair of shorts. But camo's not the only thing that'll get you weird looks. The next one involves pineapples. And no, I'm not talking about the fruit. You'll want to hear this. Okay, let's talk pineapples, specifically upside down ones. You might think, it's tropical, it's cute, what's the big deal? Well, on a cruise ship, an upside down pineapple actually means something else. It's become a signal in the swinger community. Yeah, as in couples looking to mingle. So, if you're wearing one without realizing, don't be surprised if someone strikes up a very unexpected conversation. Now, don't panic. Not every upside down pineapple is an invitation. A random print on a beach bag? Totally harmless. But if it's front and center, flipped upside down, maybe on your cabin door, that's sending a message. Cruise forums are full of hilarious, awkward stories about pineapple confusion. So if you're not part of that scene and don't want people thinking you are, stick to flamingos or palm trees. Your outfit should say, I'm here to chill, not I'm here looking for new friends, if you know what I mean. And speaking of awkward moments, if a pineapple can cause confusion, your swimsuit at the buffet, that's a whole other level. People actually get stopped for this. Bikinis are a cruise staple, by the pool or in the hot tub. Perfect. But here's where people mess up. Just because you can wear a bikini on board doesn't mean you should wear it everywhere. First, it depends on your cruise line. Disney cruise, family-friendly vibes, keep it modest. Virgin voyages, way more relaxed. Nobody's batting an eye. But even on the chillest ships, there's a line. See-through swimwear? Super skimpy thongs? Not really the move, especially when wet. Here's the big rule. If you're leaving the pool area, cover up. Throw on a sundress, a tank and shorts, even just a wrap. Walking into the buffet, dripping wet in a swimsuit, you'll get turned away. And it's not just about modesty. Wet swimwear makes floors slippery, dangerous for everyone. Plus, nobody wants to sit in a puddle at lunch. There's even a story about a guest who showed up to the main dining room in just a bikini and a sheer cover-up. She got politely but firmly asked to go change. Bottom line, swimsuits belong by the pool. Once you step inside, wrap it up. Your fellow cruisers will thank you. And if you think showing up in a swimsuit is bad, wait till you see what happens when people wear bathrobes to breakfast. Yeah, it's a thing and it's worse than you think. Cruises are all about comfort, but even comfort has boundaries. That fluffy bathrobe, perfect for slow mornings on your balcony with coffee. But the moment you wander into the hallway or buffet in that robe, it stops looking luxurious and starts looking like you got lost on the way back from the spa. Same with pajamas. A kid grabbing late night pizza in cartoon PJs? Cute. A grown adult padding through the ship in sleepwear? Not the vibe. And slippers? Great in your cabin. But out in public? They look sloppy, and on a moving ship with slick floors, they're not exactly safe either. Look, nobody's judging your comfort. But once you're in the hallway, real clothes and proper shoes go a long way. It keeps the cruise feeling special instead of like a giant hotel lobby at 2 a.m. Comfort's one thing, but painful shoes? That's a whole different problem. Stick around for this story. It involves formal night, heels, and a very long walk back to the cabin. She looked stunning, sleek black dress, perfect hair, strappy heels that screamed elegance. It was formal night and she was glowing. Until about 20 minutes into dinner. By dessert, she was barefoot under the table and her partner was carrying her shoes back to the cabin. Sound familiar? Here's the thing about cruises. They trick you into thinking you won't walk much. It's a ship. How far can it be? Turns out, very far. From your cabin to the dining room, up to the theater, down to the spa, you're clocking miles without realizing it. And if you're doing it in brand new shoes you brought just for the photos, you're going to be limping through paradise. Seasoned cruisers have a golden rule. Only pack shoes you've already broken in. If they're uncomfortable at home after 30 minutes, they won't magically get better at sea. And don't forget closed-toe shoes. Activities like rope courses or zip lines require them no exceptions. Kids especially need proper shoes for play zones and sports courts. So yeah, bring your stylish pair, but bring backups, too comfy, dependable ones. The kind that let you dance at midnight or explore port towns without regretting every step. Because nothing ruins a cruise faster than hobbling around in shoes that are killing your feet. Painful shoes are bad, but losing your expensive jewelry? That's even worse. Hear what happened to one guest's gold necklace the second she stepped off the ship. That diamond bracelet, the designer watch, they might look great for formal night photos, but the minute you step off the ship wearing them, you're basically waving a sign that says, "Tourist with valuables." Cruise ports are beautiful, but they're also crowded. And unfortunately, that attracts pickpockets. One guest wore a chunky gold necklace ashore and had it snatched off her neck within minutes. Middle of the day, crowded area, gone. Even on board, things can go missing. That's why most cruise lines provide free in-cabin safes. Use them. Lock up anything valuable: jewelry, passports, wallets, electronics. And here's another common mistake: swimming with rings on. Engagement rings have vanished during snorkeling trips, never to be seen again. One strong wave, and it's gone. So if you'd panic losing it, lock it up. Or better yet, leave it home. There are better ways to shine on vacation, and none of them involve becoming a target. Losing valuables is rough, but you know what else can clear a room? Wearing too much perfume. Seriously, one guest got asked to switch tables because of it. Details coming up. We all want to smell nice on vacation. A spritz of your signature scent before dinner? Totally fair. But on a cruise ship where shared spaces are tight and air circulation isn't great, a little goes a long way, and not in a good way. Think elevators, small lounges, theater seats. Your favorite floral blend doesn't just announce itself, it lingers, and hangs, and follows people 3 tables over. Not everyone's a fan. Some guests have allergies or sensitivities. For them, that cloud of perfume isn't just annoying, it's a headache waiting to happen. Or worse, they're heading back to their cabin feeling nauseous before appetizers even arrive. We even heard about a guest who got asked to switch seats at dinner because her perfume was so overpowering it bothered guests 2 tables away. Not exactly the vibe you want under chandelier lighting. So here's the fix: go light. 1 dab, 1 spritz max. Or swap your perfume for a subtle body mist. Because the only thing you should leave behind on a cruise ship is footprints on the pool deck, not a perfume cloud that takes out half the dining room. Perfume sorted. But now the big question, can you actually wear shorts and jeans to dinner? The answer might surprise you. Classic cruise question, can I wear shorts to dinner? Answer, it depends. Shorts at the buffet all day? No problem. But once you're heading into the main dining room after sunset, the rules shift. For men, shorts are often a no-go, especially on lines like Princess, Celebrity, or Holland America. Show up in cargo shorts and flip-flops, and you might get politely turned away. Women usually get more leeway. Stylish, dressy shorts, or nice capris might slide. But a sundress or jumpsuit always hits the mark. What about jeans? Good news, dark wash, clean, non-ripped jeans are almost always allowed, even in fancier spots. Just don't show up in baggy, frayed denim with holes the size of a dessert plate. Want to be sure? Most ships post dress expectations in the daily schedule or cruise app check before dinner to avoid surprises. Bottom line, you don't need to go full tux or ball gown. But putting in a little effort shows you're embracing the moment. Because eating lobster in gym shorts kinda kills the magic. Shorts and jeans covered, but what about hats and flip-flops? Small details, but they matter more than you think. Let me explain. Let's talk accessories, specifically the ones on your head and feet. Most cruise lines still have an old school rule: no hats at dinner, especially baseball caps. It's not about fashion, it's about tradition. You'll see this posted near the dining room, and servers will occasionally ask you to remove it. Now, there are exceptions. Medical or religious reasons, staff always respect that. But if it's just your signature look, maybe let it rest during dinner. Flip-flops have their own dress code. Around the pool? Perfect. In a candlelit dining room with white tablecloths? Not so much. Traditional lines like Cunard or Holland America don't allow flip-flops at dinner, but modern lines like Norwegian are way more relaxed, especially in casual venues. Still, pool slides at formal steak night? Probably not the move. Here's the thing, swapping your cap for styled hair or flip-flops for casual shoes shows a touch of effort. It's not about following rules, it's about making the moment feel a little more special. Because sometimes, the smallest things make the biggest difference. Speaking of making moments, special formal night. Is it still a thing? Do you actually have to dress up? This one might save you from a lot of stress. Formal night. The words alone spark either excitement or mild panic. So is it still a thing? Yes, but it's evolved. Most cruise lines offer 1 or 2 formal nights on week-long sailings. But what formal means has loosened up big time. Some folks go all-out tuxedos, ball gowns, the whole thing. Others, a blazer, a nice dress, maybe just a collared shirt. Lines like Cunard still hold tight to tradition jackets required. But with Norwegian or Virgin Voyages, formal night is more of a suggestion. You can dress up or not. That said, making an effort can be fun. You'll take a lot of photos that night, probably your best vacation pics, and dressing up adds a touch of magic. Not into it? No worries. Most ships allow casual attire in the buffet or casual restaurants, even on formal night. So if you'd rather eat pasta in flip-flops, you've got options. Pro tip for guys, pack 1 collared shirt and decent pants. That combo gets you into 90% of restaurants stress-free. Formal night isn't about being fancy, it's about embracing the moment. Bow tie or polo, just show up and enjoy the ride. So, pack with personality? Absolutely. But keep a few cruise rules in mind? Also, yes. A cruise is all about freedom and fun, but a little wardrobe awareness goes a long way in avoiding awkward moments or surprise trips back to your cabin. Now we want to hear from you. Ever seen someone break a shipboard-style rule? Or maybe you learned the hard way? Drop your story in the comments. And if this helped you feel more cruise ready, hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more travel tips, and share this with your cruise buddy who still thinks bathrobes belong at breakfast. Bon voyage, and we'll see you at dinner. Hopefully not in a swimsuit.